Welcome to the Honolulu Cheese Podcast, the pretty much #1 NFC North podcast. I'm your host, Matt. Joining me as always, my co-hosts, Ryan and Miran. Miran, how was your weekend, buddy?
I've been sick for the last week, as you can hear it on my voice. Other than that, it was just a really normal weekend.
What is more normal than the Packers bowing out of the playoffs in epic fashion? It only happens once a year, so maybe it's not as normal as most people would think. But I made the joke, Miran, in my post-game reaction video. The best day of my season every year is when the Packers they just flame out in the playoffs. This year, that was the best day of my season as well, but for such a more special reason. The Bears, Ryan, let's go to you. Bears, Packers, set the scene. How were you feeling during the game? Who were you rooting for? Let's set the scene for us from a third party, 10,000 foot view.
Hey, look. I got a confession to make. I was rooting for the Bears the whole way. It wasn't even close. It's FTP always. Mito knows that. You know that.
Ben Johnson knows that.
And we'll get to him in a second because people are giving him shit for no reason, which is crazy.
Oh, God, he's doubling down.
I love it. I love every bit of it. But, man, that fourth quarter was so anxiety ridden, and I'm not even a fan of either team, and I'm on the edge of my seat. I rewatched the fourth quarter just because I enjoyed it so much.
The second it ended, I had to watch it again. I was like, I don't even know how this is possible. What possibly happened?
It was great, man. Great game.
Yeah, let's start at the beginning, Miran. The Packers come out in the first half. Jordan Love looks unbelievable. There's not a play call that Matt LaFleur has that is going wrong. The Packers are just pouring it on the Bears. 7-3, 14-3, 21-3. Well, where are you at going into halftime? We got to finish this? Are you the Bears
I said
are
it.
dead?
I was watching the game by myself because I'm sick, but like I said it, the game's not over. And I have people hitting me up at work. And I'm literally saying job's not finished, hashtag Kobe.
Micah's tweeting about it.
And I'm just like...
He was tweeting at halftime?
Yeah, he's not
Parsons
playing.
was, yeah.
Oh,
he was up in there.
I didn't see what he tweeted. I know he's not playing.
Just basically, we got to put this team away. They're not done.
Everyone knows. And I will say this, the Packers are the best team ever when they want to win the game. It's wild to me. I'll never, ever understand it.
So they haven't wanted to win for a month and a half.
Usually I come on here, Miran, and I make fun of you when you say things like that. Matt LaFleur came out in the second half like he lost a bet on play calling.
The crazy thing about it is during the interview leading into the third quarter, he's like, oh, yeah. He basically said all gas, no brake, what he always says, but indirectly. You say that, and then you hand off the ball 6 times in the second half.
Dude, and they were running everything out of shotgun. In the first half, everything was under center. The Bears could do nothing. Every play they ran, throw it to Watson. He's open. Romeo Doubs looked like Jerry Rice. Matthew Golden, who I've been making fun of on this show for 2 months, shows up, scores a touchdown in the fourth quarter. Everything the Packers could do was unstoppable. When it was halftime, I was watching a game with my dad. I was in Chicago, and my dad was like, we got to eat some Rally chicken wings. We got some Jewel wings. If you're a Chicago staple, you know. Got some pizza. He's like, we just got to rally. We just got to eat. We got to stay positive. I'm like, Dad, it's fucking done. We can't stop them. Even if Caleb comes out and balls, we're going to give up 60. We're toasted. And then come out in the second half, get a couple stops, and then we still couldn't score, get a field goal. I'm like, oh my God, the Packers are trying to give this game back to us. We don't want to take it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we played so shitty in the third quarter, and like we didn't put it away. It was just like, I don't know, man. It's inexcusable.
Where have I seen this before?
What?
The story you're telling right now with giving games away in the second half.
And when I tell you we beat ourselves, I don't say it for fun. Like, I don't think there's a team when we play full quarters that is better than us. But unfortunately, it catches up to you.
But that's what being a good team is, though.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
I wouldn't even know about playing four quarters. That's a concept unfamiliar to me as well.
And the thing is, like, I'm not hating on the Bears. Obviously, they beat us. They deserve to win. But them playing the way they're playing is not going to get them further. I mean, you can only...
You got to put it together.
Yeah, but, okay, like, we have to talk about the play calling, because I can't understand this, okay? 21-3, and your quarterback ends up with 46 passing attempts. Why?
I don't mind the passing attempts. Let me tell you. I'm more mad that we abandoned the run completely, which obviously elevated the pass attempts.
Yeah.
But Jordan Love was dealing, bro. Like, you don't go away from your hot hand.
Oh.
And let me finish. You need to mix it up. You have to mix it up. I don't care how hot your quarterback is. Abandoning the run completely is idiotic. I'm not telling you it's not.
Josh Jacobs didn't like bust any big runs, but like he looked healthy.
Every run was ripping
5-6
off
yards,
4.
He was ripping off 5. Exactly.
Yeah. Like,
and he had up 19 for 55. He wasn't exactly tearing it up either.
No, he wasn't tearing it up. But in the first half,
they're stick movers.
I get
clock
it.
movers. You don't have to run for 20 yards. Like those. Sometimes those stick movers are more effective.
And Miran, I mean, this is the same conversation we had after the Lions lost the NFC Championship. Yeah. Like, you got away from the run game. This is the Ben Johnson problem that we're talking about Matt LaFleur now.
Yeah.
And he lost to Ben Johnson. Like, how the irony in the NFL is just killing me.
Yeah. And
I was reading
go ahead,
that
man.
Just like there's a thought process around the league. Maybe this was like Diana or Senior. Someone was tweeting about it. That like all the guys from this Shanahan-McVay coaching tree, Mike McDaniel, Kyle Shanahan, Sean McVay, Matt LaFleur, they all, for as great of offensive geniuses as they are and play callers, there's like something like they get like too focused on play calling and like game management, like gets away from
the thing about that, Matt, is they all have great running backs. That's what I don't understand.
The problem
Atlanta had a great run game when they blew it. Christian McCaffrey, Josh Jacobs, Achane, you go down the list.
The problem is they're so stuck in their scripts that no matter what's happening around them, they have to get through their script.
That's what it feels
like.
It's
they're just the smartest guy in the room, bro.
That's going around them, and they're just like, well, next play, we call a slam.
Yeah, it's
like, humble yourself one time and just run the ball. Like, sometimes you just have to be old fashioned and bleed clock. It's okay.
Yeah, and the thing is too, like, I'll give credit to the Bears. They made plays. That fourth down throw by Caleb, beautiful play. It was a hold, but I'm not going to get mad at that. You can't call that. Just a beautiful throw. I don't know why Nixon loves to undercut everything.
Except for DeAndre Swift at the goal line.
Man.
Hey, that business decision play that he made is one of the most, it's an abomination of football.
I'm not even mad at that.
What?
Like, I would be
mad at that.
I don't think there's much he could have done, Ron. Maybe you try to punch it out, so like you got to make an effort. But
sure,
to talk that much shit during the week and say you want the Bears and you want the smoke, and then to just lay out of the way is
that's my thing. Like,
tough look in the film room.
I'm more mad at the fact, and I don't want the guy to headhunt. I don't want him to do that. But bro, the whole game, you didn't get one like pass interference from knocking a guy. You didn't get there was no juice from this man. The one play you wanted to do, you wanted to jump on someone's back. That's Mr. Tough Guy. Like, throw someone down.
That was a big penalty too.
Grab their face, Matt. Do something, bro. You were up 21-3. There was no, we were up 21-3 and we were like, oh, la-di-da-di-da. Like, bro, be angry. Get a 15-yard penalty. Who cares?
So that's the thing I want to address too with Matt LaFleur is a lot of it's being lost in the play calling, as it should be. But Miran talked about the team's lack of motivation against Baltimore. And you just kind of referenced it by saying, be angry, you're up 18, whatever, play your hearts out. This team, for some reason, never looks like they freaking care, bro. And I don't understand.
It's too much Mr. Nice Guy. Like,
what do you mean by that?
The throw that Love made when we were driving to take the lead, Jaden Reed dropped it on the he dropped it on the crosser. That was the first time in my life that I seen Jordan Love get upset. Bro, you're a fucking great quarterback. Get upset at people. Like, get mad.
Needs a little Caleb Williams in him.
I think Caleb
was yelling at the boys out there.
Mm-hmm.
I do too, but I think a lot of Caleb's was unauthentic. I'll say it like that. We got to see more of it. Maybe Matt's seen more of it watching their games, but it felt a little fake to me. But
well, I didn't feel fake to me. I think Caleb was pissed because he was getting fucking creamed out there.
Well, we got a live chat message from Brazilian Branco on YouTube. Shout out to you, Branco. He says, I think Love is amazing. Do you think that Malik should have come in the third quarter to get a couple first downs with Malik's legs?
No, they asked LaFleur this after the game, and Malik's hamstring, he literally would have never had a run drawn up for him. He was going to only be the quarterback if he's throwing the ball. So to answer your question, no.
Does Malik Willis win that game?
Healthy?
Who knows?
What if he was healthy? You think they would have?
No, that's stupid. Bro, Love was balling. You want to take him off the field to, hey, buddy, come in and run 90. Like,
you know, Miran, you say he was balling, but I recall conversations about Goff having really bad third quarters with not a lot of yards and no points in the second half. Yeah. So why is Love balling, but when Goff does that with the Lions, he choked and it's all his fault? I'll hang up and listen.
Okay, because Love didn't have time to throw the ball. Goff made bad throws. Goff throws it in the ground.
Wait, Goff's had time to throw the ball this year?
That's not what you're asking me. You're asking me about those specific third quarters that we were talking about. During those specific third quarters, Goff just stopped playing.
Miran, Goff hasn't had time all year. That's not a valid excuse for Jordan Love if the same doesn't go for him.
Shout out to the Bears defensive line. Montez Sweat, I don't think he recorded a sack, but my God, in the third and fourth quarter, when our Jalen Johnson looked so injured, they were picking on Kyler Gordon. We needed somebody to step up, make some plays. Montez Sweat was in Jordan Love's ass for the whole second half. And he didn't get home, and Jordan Love is great at sack avoidance, but he was making an impact, and Jordan Love was rushed. Jordan Love made some bad throws. Jordan Love took a couple sacks. It was
Jordan Love completed 52% of his passes on the game.
The one play that drove me nuts from Jordan Love, 3rd and 2, the entire left side of the field was open. And this man just threw it incomplete instead of ran for 15 yards.
I remember that.
I've watched that
play in real time. I was like, oh my God, there's no one near him. Oh my God, there's no one near him.
And I don't know if it's because he's afraid of his injuries or like you have to let it go. You have to let it go. But we can talk about the game. If you guys want me to address Matt LaFleur, I will. You guys can throw the questions at me. I don't care. I know they're coming, but we choked. It's that simple. We choked.
It was the first time around because, there was a lot of discourse heading into the game that Matt LaFleur's future in Green Bay was maybe not certain. Like, the Packers could see firing him. And you know me, I'm a big Matt LaFleur stan. I think he's a great head coach. It was a game where I left being like, if they went to him and they were like, dude, you're fired, we're going to try to go after John Harbaugh. Like, I don't think it would be the right move for them. I would love them to fire Matt LaFleur because I think he's the best thing for Jordan Love. But it was a game where you would be like, I'd kind of get it after that. It was bad.
Can I tell you how stupid the Harbaugh thing is? Since 2019, you know who has the most blown leads in the NFL as a head coach?
Got to get leads to blow him. We'll say John Harbaugh.
Yes, he does. I mean, John Harbaugh has one less win than LaFleur too, so they both have leads. Also, Harbaugh's not that guy anymore. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. He hasn't been a good coach in 8 years. It's not cute.
So I don't think the Harbaugh switch is a good idea either.
It's
but
awful.
I do want to point out.
I think he's a great choice for some franchises.
Sure,
If you're the
for
Giants,
sure. He's pretty much penciled in for the Giants.
He's a stabilizer. We're a stable organization. He doesn't need to stabilize us. He's not going to get us over the top.
Here's where my brother confuses me, okay? Because Miran trashes Lamar all the time. And maybe rightfully so. I don't know. I'm not a Lamar fan, whatever.
He stinks.
Okay? That's Harbaugh's quarterback for the past 10 years, whatever. And let me ask my question.
Okay, can I stop you for 1 second?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's Harbaugh's quarterback, but Harbaugh's absolutely glazed him like a Krispy Kreme. So
he's got 2 MVPs, should be 3. I mean,
okay, so
deserves some glazing.
If you're going to tell me, Harbaugh has Lamar and you say he sucks, I'm not Harbaugh. If Lamar was on my team, he's not going to be on my team for 7 years. So he accepted that. But continue.
But Lamar was objectively great in this MVP years. Like, you can talk about his playoff chokes like however much you want, but if he came into Green Bay with a way better quarterback, according to you, with Jordan Love,
way better,
then wouldn't that mean Harbaugh is better too?
No, because I don't think Harbaugh's the offensive mind that LaFleur is.
The offensive mind that LaFleur is, that just blew your playoff game with play calling and his blown leads, and
the one that had 27 points.
We gotta stop treating LaFleur like some kind of genius, bro. Like the shine has worn off with this guy.
1 second. 27 points. The field goal kicker left 7 points.
Oh my!
If you say
we gotta get into Packers
whose fault is that?
Teams. Whenever you're ready,
if only he didn't extend the worst special teams coach in the history of the NFL. That's LaFleur's decision, and you live with it. And I told you 2 weeks ago this is going to happen, and I was called crazy.
Can I ask you
gaslit.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Why is Harbaugh not in the playoffs?
What do you mean?
Why is he not in the playoffs?
I don't know. You tell me.
Because of his field goal kicker.
So that's not on the coach, bro. You don't kick the field goal.
You extended Rich Bisaccia.
Brother, we didn't lose on a punt return or kick return.
Oh my God, man.
The guy missed the field goals. And I'm not saying that
there were many special teams plays in that game. I was texting in the chat. You saw me in the chat that Matt's not a part of. Okay? It wasn't just the kicks. It was special teams giving the Bears momentum. Whether the Bears had a long return, whether the Packers made some sort of mistake on special teams, it's not just the field goal kicker missing kicks.
Right, that's not.
There were plays in that game that led to that.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but if we fire LaFleur today, there is not one coach out there that is better than him.
I don't necessarily disagree with that.
Okay, so why would we do it?
Yeah, I'm with you. I was hoping that the Packers would fire him as a Bears fan.
Just to appease you. Their best player today came out, Michael Parsons. He literally said, "I accepted the trade to Green Bay to be coached by Matt LaFleur." You want to upset that guy?
Ron, it's not to appease me. Your entire fan base. Go read the comments. I do it every week.
Our fan base does.
Your whole fan base wants him gone. It's not me. I don't care. Keep him. Keep getting the 7th seed.
Okay, our fan base isn't the best defensive player in the world. Fuck our fan base if that's what they think.
All right.
I mean, the Packers fans are very mad, and
which is understandable.
They should be. They should be mad.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
But Matt, question: what do bad organizations do?
They turn over coaches too soon. They have no stability.
And they do what? What's the O word?
They overcorrect.
Or overreact. We don't do that. It's just not. It's not going to happen. Do you remember
how long has Matt LaFleur been in Green Bay?
7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
Is that too soon to you? Is 7 years not a good sample size?
We haven't ran it 7 years with the same team. We had to start over in the middle of that.
When did you guys ever start over? You guys never rebuilt.
Hello?
You retooled.
Hello?
Yeah, you transitioned from A-Rod to Love. Big deal. One year.
Ryan, we had like 40 new players after A-Rod left. What the fuck are you talking about?
You guys were never like the Carolina Panthers and like rebuilt from the ground up. It was never like that. LaFleur walked into a good situation. He's got a good situation now.
Matt's a better. Matt, when we started Love Your Run, year one.
Is it better or best?
What was our win projection? I can tell you.
My guess would be like 7 or 8.5.
Thank you.
Oh my God, 7 or 8 wins. Stop it.
Is that a playoff team?
One win
Only
away.
in-
You
only
guys
in the
could
NFC
wins.
South.
Okay.
Yeah, like, bro, you guys.
It was considered a retool because we did it correctly.
Rob, what's with the excuses, bro? He's been here 7 years and you guys haven't done anything. And a large part of that was with A-Rod. The man gave the ball back to Tom Brady instead of trusting your MVP quarterback to go for it on 4th down. What's wrong with him?
That was tough.
It's not me. I don't care. I'm a Lions fan. I could care less. It's your fan base. It's your coach.
So the last 7 years of Matt LaFleur, you wouldn't have that in Detroit?
No. For what?
Oh, okay. Matt, how about you?
To not reach the NFC Championship?
Matt, how about you?
Yeah, I would take that.
Okay.
For what, Matt? You guys are doing just as much now as he's done in the last 5 years.
Have they made that
in your first year with Ben Johnson? For what? Look what Ben Johnson took
I
over.
I wouldn't get rid of Ben Johnson, but I'm just saying, like, if you offer most fan bases in the NFL outside of like your flagship Steelers, Ravens, Chiefs, Bills, if you were like, hey, I'm going to get you a coach that'll take you to the playoffs 6 out of 7 years, we'll see what happens from there. I feel like people are going to be like, yeah, I'm in.
All right. Give me NFC Mike Tomlin without the Super Bowl. That's basically what we're talking about. That's not a stretch either.
No, Mike Tomlin has missed the playoffs, and he hasn't won a playoff game in 10 years. It's not the same at all.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Tomlin's been a long time since Tomlin won a playoff game.
If the playoffs weren't expanded to 7 teams, you guys missed the playoffs the last 3 years. Think about that.
And if they were, Ryan, and they rested guys last year against us, and they rested guys against us this year, like you could say that because you're right, they wouldn't have made it, but like also they might not have been the 7 seed had the 7 seed not gotten to the playoffs. So I've heard that argument. I don't know how fair.
So if sneaking into the playoffs and losing in the first round is good enough for Packers fans, then I'll shut up.
We never said it's good enough.
But you just said who would give that up? I would.
Oh, so you'd rather be a top 10 picking team?
We're not top 10 picking.
Currently.
Yeah, we haven't been since the first year.
Okay, but in the 7 years, how many times did you pick top 10? I'll hang up and listen.
Well, Dan Campbell's only been here for 4. That's not really a fair question.
What about prior to that, Ryan? I'm asking you.
Yeah, prior to that, we're the embarrassment of the NFL. Congratulations, you're better than the Lions of 2019. Okay. What do you want? You want a medal? No. That's not hard. The Cardinals were better than us.
Okay. It's really
whatever, bro.
It's cognitively impaired to say, oh, if there was no 7 seeds, you would have made the playoffs.
Cognitively impaired.
It's not. That was unbearable.
Like when we won the Super Bowl, we were the 6th seed. I'm sure people in that first year.
Respectfully, bro, that was 14 years ago.
Ryan, respectfully, 16. You haven't done anything.
I'm not saying that to brag. Like that was so long ago. Like it doesn't help Matt LaFleur's case now. It won't.
I'm just telling you the stupidity of saying, oh, it got expanded. Oh, and
I would like to talk about the Caleb Williams play on 4th and 8.
Yeah, we should talk about that.
First of all,
if it wasn't 4th and 8, that play would have never happened.
If it was, well, it almost wasn't because it was 4th and 3, and we snapped the ball over Caleb's head. Should have been dead. Game over. Drew Dahlman gets flagged for a false start, so we get like a freebie. The Bears catch a break, get a freebie. I don't know how that throw is possible. He is running 15 miles an hour to his offside, running left, and when he lets the ball go, both of his feet are off the ground.
Yeah.
It's not possible to make this throw.
Matt, I said 2 weeks ago I would take Caleb over Love for the next 5 years. Am I still wrong?
I would have never called you wrong.
Well, you questioned it when I said it 2 weeks ago.
I did?
Yeah.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You said, I questioned when you said Goff.
No, that was a different question. That was a different question. No, that was a different question.
I guarantee
you said,
I
5
never
weeks ago, you said you take Love over Caleb.
No, he never said that.
Well, I said that, Ryan, because 2 weeks ago, after the Bears-Packers game, when you said you'd rather have Caleb, a couple of weeks prior to that, I asked you, who would you rather have, Caleb or Jordan Love?
And my opinion changed. And is it now incorrect, though? Or did I change to the right opinion?
Of course you changed to the right opinion.
All right, that's all I'm asking.
Caleb is
so defensive.
Caleb is the fucking this man. I've never seen anything like it.
You know what's crazy? Go ahead, Matt. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't even know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Ron.
you're gonna
Go
glaze
ahead.
him. I know. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. I felt like this after we smashed the Cowboys. Love's first playoff start. Just be careful.
Oh, Miran, honestly, this is like a little bit of loser talk, of course, but like,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
In a
Not
rebuilding year,
Don't do it.
first year head coach, second year quarterback.
All out.
If we were to lose to the Rams this coming week,
Oh,
this
don't do it,
season's a
Matt.
success. No, the season's a success.
Oh my god.
We're playing with house money.
No, you're fucking not. You're at home. Cut that shit out.
I'm just saying, Miran, I think we can win. And honestly, it's going to be cold. I think we're going to win. I think
Matt,
we're going to beat the
Hey,
Rams.
we were talking about it before we hit record. The Rams are coming from LA to Chicago where it's 0 degrees. What, like,
And
why are you saying this?
Because they're bringing Matt Stafford and they're bringing Puka Nacua.
You mean the same Matt Stafford that threw 2 picks and
Honestly.
Carolina just couldn't put him away?
Yo, here's the thing.
But he did come back.
If you get...
He did,
If you
but it
get-
should have never been that close.
That was an unreal throw on the last drive by Matt Stafford, by the way. That throw was crazy to Parkinson.
There's
How
2
about
Matt Staffords. And if we get the one that doesn't throw picks, we're going to lose.
Duh.
If we get the one that is a little loose and
Did you
has
know
a
that if the
sprained
Rams
index
quarterback
finger,
plays really, really, really good, the Bears are
Come
going
on,
to lose the
man.
game?
that's controversial. I know. It is what it is.
Oh, boy.
That's so funny, bro, because Matt keeps switching from like cocky ass Bears fan to like loser talk, and I can't discern
He's
the
only
two.
cocky with me. He's like,
Well, no, because
I'm
No,
like
that's
the
fair,
girl
though.
Matt dated and everyone thinks he's hot, but Matt like already had me, so he's like, fuck that bitch. Like, I'm not worried about her.
I just think as a Bears fan, this game against the Packers was so important in my head. Like, because you have this season, you're excited for the future. It's Ben, it's Caleb, it's the whole thing, it's the franchise altering. If that season ends, even though you're excited with the future, for the future with a loss to the team that always rips your heart out, you just go into the offseason being like, well, same as it ever was.
Mhm.
Maybe next year we can beat the Packers. But like the fact that you beat, not only did you beat them, you beat them like that in a miracle at home. Like, I don't know, man. It's going to be tough. Like, if the Bears lose to the Rams, yeah, I'll be bummed because I think we could beat anybody. I also think, like, of the 4 teams left, I don't know, dude. Anything could happen.
Do
You
you,
know
think
what's-
they can beat anybody though? I don't hear that from
Do you know what's crazy about the Packers Bears? We've played 3 games and you guys have led the game for a total of 5 minutes.
We've led the game for a total of 0 offensive snaps,
That's right.
Yeah.
which is
All last second.
just insane.
There is something to what Matt's saying about just doing it to a division rival and ending the season for them. Like, that's how it felt with A-Rod's last game as a Packer. Even though we still missed the playoffs, like, even though we missed, knocking them out was just as sweet. And ending A-Rod's Packer career on an interception like that, like, man, there's just something different. It hits different, as the kids say.
Yeah, bro, we're the standard. I know that. Like,
No, it's not even the standard. It's just like, you guys are such assholes. We just love beating you so much.
yeah.
And I did not like the Bears. I mean, what an absolute just roller coaster of a game. I mean, Ben Johnson in the first half, I was like, dude, what are we doing? We're getting so cute. We're doing all this shit. Second half was just a masterclass. The play on the DJ Moore touchdown, I don't know if you guys watched the breakdown, just beautiful. Everything we were running in the second half, but like first half, 4th and 4 on our own 30, Ben Johnson's going for it. I'm like, dude, he's tilted.
So
He
what
is
was his
completely-
explanation for that? Like, was he talking about maximizing possessions again?
Yeah. Basically,
Okay.
he was just saying, like, our defense is terrible. I can't give the ball back. Like, if we don't score, we're going to lose.
I would bet my house that he would never do that if it wasn't the Packers. To that extreme.
That he wouldn't go for it?
not like that.
So I think, Miran, there's some truth to what you're saying. I don't know that it's the Packers aspect of it necessarily, but the man was fully tilted. Like, he was on tilt. Like, we're dropping balls, we couldn't move the ball. He was just completely, he just got yerped it. And I was like, oh my God.
It's crazy.
Ben has lost his mind.
Sorry to interrupt, Matt. It's crazy how it went from that mindset of being tilted in the first half to Dennis Allen's second half masterclass. Like, the halftime adjustment, whatever the hell happened, I'm not smart enough to know, but he put LaFleur in a blender second half to where it just felt like complete
I think
overload.
LaFleur put himself in a blender, but
no,
Ben
you
Johnson
gotta give
just
credit where
turned
it's
it
due,
on,
bro.
but LaFleur did
gotta
put
give credit to
himself
Dennis
in there.
Allen.
Bro, there was so many things. I watched this team all year that we've literally never done in this game. Like, the dump off to the offensive lineman, like, what are we doing?
That guy looked like he was going to fumble 3 times before he actually fumbled.
Like,
he's going to fumble.
What a bailout,
he's going to fumble. Oh, there it is.
Like if you were watching the game and the scoreboard was off and not working, if you would have seen a team run that, you would have thought that team was down 18 or down 20 or whatever it was. Like, we played so uncharacteristic for no absolute reason. But with that being said, there's no coach out there that's better than LaFleur in this market. And I will continue to say that. I'll continue to pound my chest. I love Matt LaFleur. He's great with his players. His players love him. We'll get over the hump. I know we will.
Is Matt LaFleur possibly getting too old to be a head coach? I saw a graphic. He was the oldest head coach in the NFC playoffs at 46.
Yeah. What I can say, though, nothing to do with age, I can totally see them going to have a conversation about contract extension, and it falls apart.
Just because he's going to want 15 and they maybe want to give him 8?
His market value, they posted it today, is 4 years, $60 million. You hit it on the head, 15 a year. And if they undercut him, fuck, who knows? And I'm sorry I keep swearing. I'm just upset. What if they offer him a lowball contract on purpose because they don't have the balls to let him go?
No, I was just going to say that, Miran.
Too.
I swear to God.
So
I don't know what chokehold he has over this organization.
Bro,
I swear it's like he's too cute or something. I'm not saying he's a bad coach, and I know it sounds like I am, but I know he's a good coach.
That's his chokehold. It's not like he's doing anything wrong. He's a great coach.
No, man, but there's good and there's great. And like, what are you trying to be, man? Like, are you, bro? All I heard from Packer fans, and not just you, Miran, all year was Super Bowl. And look, we're not going to talk injuries. We're not going to talk anything. You lost in the first round.
Yeah, okay. Okay, no problem.
The expectation's there. You lost 5 straight games to end the year.
Okay.
You can't do it. You just can't do it. Injuries or not.
Okay.
All right.
That is true, Miran. How big did you tell us the window was for the cap when you guys traded for Micah Parsons? You said we have a blank year window on this show. You remember how many years?
I don't.
2-year window.
Yeah.
So in year 1 of our 2-year all in, we traded everything we have for all-world pass rusher Micah Parsons. That season ended with us losing to our lowly division rivals in the wild card round in a comeback at their place.
If you would have told me
tough.
If you would have told me how the season progressed, I would have told you the window changes. But shit, I'll bang my head on the computer right now. We're winning it next year. We have the best team in football with a healthy roster. I just don't. Literally, the only guy we couldn't afford to lose was Micah, and we lost him. And again, that's not why we lost you guys. We should have beat you guys with all those injuries 3 times. Did it once, but it happens. Shit happens.
It's hard to think of, and this is just like off the top of my head, but it's hard to think of a non-quarterback injury over the last like 10 to 20 years that felt like it had as big of an impact on a team as this Micah injury did. Think about it. You guys were 9-3 in first.
9-3, up 14 against the AFC number 1 seed.
In first place. Yeah. And like, I don't know, it just felt like it never got back on track, which like I get injuries happen and Micah Parsons, all universe defensive player, one of the two best defensive players on the planet, but still like you gotta figure out a way. You can't lose 5 in a row, you know?
100%.
And then while that's all happening, let's throw a little shade at Ryan here. Ryan, I was sitting on this podcast a month ago being like, God, I'm worried the Bears could like somehow get left out of the playoffs with 11 wins. 9 got you in. And if it wasn't for the losing to the Steelers and the Vikings, the Lions are in.
Listen, I'll throw shade at them myself. You don't have to do it for me. I've been doing it for a month now. I don't know how we don't get in. The Packers were begging us to get in their spot. They're giving it to you. You can't beat Max Brosmer. Like, our year is pathetic. Like, there's no more I could say. All around pathetic on every level. And the fact that our defensive coordinator is getting head coaching interviews is mind-boggling to me. But that's fine.
Well,
I mean,
the team he's getting head coaching interviews from isn't very bright either. So,
I didn't even see he got an interview.
It's
Who's he interviewing with?
Miami.
Miami wants to interview Kelvin Shepard. They requested permission.
It's the Rooney. Check off the Rooney box.
For sure, it's the Rooney rule. I get that. But just,
the Dolphins owner, he's got those Michigan roots. He might want a Michigan man.
That's true. Stephen Rao, shout out to that POS. They were saying the same thing about Aaron Glenn before he got a head coaching job. So you never know.
But how long did it take him to get one though?
A couple years, yeah, for sure.
God, I can't wait to just in the off season go back into the archives and find these fucking idiots telling me on this show, I think Aaron Glenn's going to be a better coach than Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson, he can't do it. We're so more mad about Aaron Glenn we lost. Oh my God.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
I never said the Jets are going to be better than the Bears. Let's stop it right there. That never happened.
You just said Aaron Glenn's going to be a better coach than Ben Johnson.
I dare you to find that clip. I don't ever remember saying that.
Well,
but I do have selective memory.
I'm probably not going to take the time to do that, but we'll just have to agree to disagree because I'm not going to put my money where my mouth is.
We can do that. Just throw out random quotes out there.
I could say that you didn't think Ben Johnson's impact on the Lions was as big as it was. That's 100% facts.
I thought we would fare better off without him for sure. But there's so many more issues than just our offensive play calling. Like our defense is freaking horrid. It really is. It's really bad.
I don't know. It doesn't seem to bother the Bears. Bears got a bad defense.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. We're about to play in the divisional round.
They're finding a way. I did, however, say that I expected the Bears to start slow and then they were going to get together and get good. And I was right. The only thing I was wrong about is how long it was going to take. It happened a lot sooner than I thought it would.
Yeah, but let's slow that down
really
a little. Ryan
out.
never said how good they were going to be. He never expected this.
Well, I'm gonna predict the Bears to win the division after.
No, I know, but like,
come on.
Yeah, I don't think many people expected this. I got to be honest.
They're going to play in the Super Bowl, and Matt's going to tell you, I don't know, maybe.
I don't know. It's been a nice year.
Matt Fence,
sure, it'd be nice to win one.
Just riding that fence,
bro. Matt should work in fences, in fencing or shit, whatever you want to call it. He's just, bro. Do you understand if roles were reversed right now? And yeah, I'll say you're probably a lot more mature than me. That's probably why it would be a lot different. But like, I don't know. I feel like you could come at me a little harder, and it's probably because I'm sick.
It is because you're sick. I feel a little bad, but also, Miran, like, I don't know. I feel like this year in Bears Packers has been like a
roller coaster.
You know, not a role reversal necessarily, just like when you see two dudes and they both know what they're doing, they both kind of just give each other a nod, like you're legit, like, all right, we don't like each other, but let's get together twice a year and let's battle. I feel like we're back to that. And I feel kind of like, even though like after this loss, it's tough to see, like it's kind of like in wrestling, Miran, when you need a good heel for a good face, like you need an adversary. Like you need 100%. A team that you hate, you know, 100%. Like, and hate's like strong for football. Like, I hate the Packers. I don't hate Jordan Love. I don't hate Matt LaFleur. I don't hate you. Like, I hate the green and gold and the G, and I hate all that. But like, I'm kind of like, having a bunch of good teams and a bunch of good football every week is just fun. Like,
Yeah,
I'm happy.
You know what's crazy? I don't even hate the Bears. I was telling you this year, like week 4, I like watching the Bears play.
Oh, I know. Oh, not from that. Yeah, I just mean like when we're matched up. Like,
No.
I kind of hate the Packers.
No, I get it, but like, I hate Detroit.
Oh, we know.
The city.
I would too.
The Q line.
The Q line.
What the Q line ever do to you? It helps people get around.
As long as you're going somewhere on Woodward.
As long as you're in a 2-block radius.
You can go anywhere.
I hate everything that Detroit stands for. Like,
wow, that sucks because you live like 10 minutes away.
And I never go there. That tells you something.
Right, you're just a hater on the Lions, bro. It's fine. I mean, you're on a Lions podcast. You had 2 of us here before. It's hard for you.
I hate the Lions. I hate the city of Detroit. I hate the entitled people that probably have the education of my 2-year-old, soon-to-be 2-year-old daughter.
Shout out to my niece.
I'm good.
Hey, look, everything we're talking about, although it sounds unhinged, I think is completely healthy. I hate Green Bay just as much as Miran hates Detroit. And I always will.
Because when you went there, you said how nice we were. Like, the city of Detroit is disgusting.
Yeah, because I'm not a psycho and I can give a compliment, Miran. That's just called being an adult.
They have a cool icy store next to Texas de Brazil.
Icy store?
Yeah, Detroit Ice.
I used to work with this girl. Shout out to Selena. I don't think she's a listener, but she's pretty cool. She used to call it Tejas de Brazil. She's like, you want to go to Tejas de Brazil? And I was like, what the hell is that? And she's like, you know that steakhouse? I'm like, bro, Texas? What's wrong with you?
Everything's bigger in Tejas.
I guess. Turns out.
That's crazy.
Any final thoughts, Miran?
I will say, just while we're on this NFC North topic real quick, this year that we had in the NFC North, and it's not even over yet, has been everything we hoped for on this show. Has it not?
I mean,
we kicked each other's asses.
Hard for me to say no.
No, for real. Like, there's been victories, there's been heartbreak, there's been rivalries. We haven't even talked about the Ben Johnson antics with the handshake and the fuck the Packers in the locker room after.
You got any problems with that, Miran?
Not a single thing. But
thank you, Miran.
Real,
thank you for saying that.
But when it happened to Dan Campbell, Ryan bitched about it.
When did it happen? No, we were the ones doing it to Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson has never beaten us. No. There was a time, I think Campbell's first or second year, where he got bullied at a handshake, and you guys made a big deal about it. I have to find out which game. I think you're talking about Jim Schwartz and Jim Harbaugh, like way back in the day.
Yeah,
I can't really imagine anyone bullying Dan Campbell on a handshake.
Okay,
and
but
living to tell about it.
For real. It's body slam him.
At that time, I remember Ryan being upset with that.
Yeah, I mean, I was also like 20 years old and in my feelings all the time.
Oh, okay.
But who the hell is...
Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Ryan was in his emo face.
I think any football, I was going to say any Packers fan, but any football fan who has a problem with Ben Johnson embracing the rivalry that is Packers Bears and doing a short handshake and saying fuck the Packers and I fucking hate those guys, you are a loser if you have a problem with that. That is what football is all about.
There's Packers fans who are mad about this, and
for
like
what?
That's fine. You just got knocked out of the playoffs in a game you had no business losing. Like, if you're
Be
like,
mad at
fuck that guy. Okay,
no.
Agreed. As time goes on, I think that's how they'll feel. But while the wound is fresh, if you want to put this dude up as public enemy number 1, I got no problem with that.
Bro, look,
I don't have any issue with what Ben Johnson did or said.
Yeah.
I think it's great for the rivalry. I think low-key, him and LaFleur, like, might kind of be boys, and they're like, yo, let's get this rivalry going.
Can I say something?
I agree with that part too.
The way LaFleur didn't react is the reason why I want him to be my head coach.
I mean, LaFleur's just always like that. He's a real calm dude. I wouldn't expect him to, though, yeah. Yeah, he's a real calm dude.
But even at the press conference, like, he could have said something like snotty, like, oh, they've never tasted success. They don't know how to act. Like, something like that, you know?
Yeah, but
he did it. He's like,
I was gonna say, like the Jim Schwartz thing, like that's the big difference, right? Like Harbaugh grabbed Jim Schwartz and like freaking punched him on the back. Like, that's what Schwartz was really mad about.
Yeah.
This was just like a flyby handshake that lasted half a second. Like, it's just different. But I remember giving the same energy when Detroit fans were saying fuck Ben Johnson when we put up 50 on the Bears in week 2. Like, all that will never bother me. And look, Matt's right. If it does bother you, great. That's your opinion. Like, I'm not going to bash anyone for
The
it.
people, though, that are like, oh, this is the holier than thou
Classless.
people,
Yes.
those people kind of bother me.
Yes,
Because these
that's
same
more who I'm talking
people
about.
that are like, oh my God, it's so cool. I can't believe he would do that. What a thing. We're the same people when Aaron Rodgers was title belting an 80-year-old woman in our end zone saying, I still effing own you. We're cheering that. And at the time, I had no problem with that. I was like, yeah, he owns us. He's right. There's no lies
But
told
you guys
here.
are also huge wrestling fans, and you're used to this theatrical thing that's happening.
What's classless is George Kittle tearing his ACL and Philly fans cheering him out.
Hey, listen, nothing Philadelphia should be included in a conversation about class. Those people are awful. And I swear, we end up having this talk about Philly fans like once a month. Have you guys noticed this?
Yeah.
Bro, was it ACL for Kittle? I thought it was Achilles.
It was Achilles. He's right.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
Yeah. Were there fans cheering that?
Yes.
Oh my God, I didn't see.
Was
that,
it just
man.
that he was on the card and they were cheering him? Like when they take everything, like he's okay.
Like they were saying like F him, and they were cheering his injury.
George Kittle's a wrestling fan. He probably loved that, honestly.
100%. He probably was thinking about how he turns this into a storyline. He's probably mad that he can't be at the Rumble in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, God. He's probably so mad. He's got to play and he can't go to the Rumble. It's like, fuck.
But guys, this is why I'm not a religious person. Because that team won the Super Bowl last year. That fan base got to enjoy a Super Bowl.
Right. A lot of good things happen to bad people. Like
that's what I'm saying. It's messed up.
That doesn't mean
that
you're
Howie,
not like...
Dude, Howie's the king.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that like religion's not around. Like, that's a different topic.
All right.
Howie's the man. All right, Miran, I know you're under the weather. I'm still a little under the weather. So we just wanted to do this post-game reaction video. We had a little lines we were going to talk, but I can hear in Miran's voice he's struggling. So we'll save the Lions, Mike McDaniel.
It sounds like he's choking.
Oh, that was a touch 'em all. Strong. Very strong.
When you have to like stop everything to say it and you don't just flow with it, you're
I'm not gonna lie. I've wanted to say it 5 times since we hit record.
Yeah,
I just couldn't find the
because every time you're like
comedic timing. It was comedic timing. It was great.
He doesn't know how to do anything right.
Oh, too good. But yes, thank you everyone. I did see the Bears. I know since this is the pretty much #1 NFC North podcast, all of our listeners are inclined now to cheer for the Bears. So I know you might be a Lions fan out there. You might be a Packers fan. This is now the NFC North versus the world. Print the T-shirts. What is it? Detroit versus everybody. NFC North versus everybody. So I'll expect, a lot of support in my mentions for Bears Rams.
Ryan had a Detroit Rams shirt.
I was just going to say, Miran, speaking of T-shirts, if I see a Detroit Rams shirt, it's on site, as the kids say. We're fine.
I like that. I like that. All right. That sounds good. Anything else you guys want to touch on before we get out of here? I would just like to say that I love Ben Johnson. I love Caleb Williams. I love football. Football is the best. Also, really quick, do you guys want to apologize for telling me the Bears should have taken Tyler Warren over Colston Loveland?
Oh my God, we didn't even talk about Colston Loveland. Hey, allow me, Matt. Thank you for doing what you're doing. Colston Loveland, I'll look in the camera. Colston Loveland, I was not familiar with your game. You're awesome. What can I say? That was awesome.
I'll also look in the camera. Colston Loveland, you're the second best tight end in the NFC North when our tight end's healthy. But you are a baller.
He didn't even look at the camera.
Brad's sick. He doesn't know where his camera is. He's all drugged up.
He's so dizzy from that choke up.
He's on fucking so much NyQuil. The guy's
in way back. Do you need anything?
We did a podcast last night.
I'm good.
Yeah, Colston Loveland.
Peace, for sure.
God. When we were on with the guys from Cheesehead and the Bear, I said he's going to be the best tight end in the league in 2 years. And then I walked that back a little because I was like, Brock Bowers and Trey McBride exist. I don't know, man.
Nice.
That's looking like he's headed to that tier real quick.
No,
Trey McBride does still exist. He's the man. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
But think about it. Just like next year for fantasy, Colston Loveland with Caleb Williams or Trey McBride with
Trey McBride.
Malik Willis.
Dude, Trey McBride's going to be a first-round pick next year. We'll get into this more in our fantasy show. I'm sure we'll do before the season. But
we'll do a preview.
Yeah, 100%.
Live draft on the air. I love 100%. That.
But he is a beast. And honestly, he started tearing it up after we said it on this show and made that real. So you're welcome, Colston, for the work that we did. Yeah, Colston. Thanks for listening, for sure.
Appreciate you. Take us home, Ryan.
And with that, may your Kool-Aid stay blue.
Your head stay cheesy. Fuck ice.
Bears are in the divisional round. Love you, Mom. Big win. Thanks, guys.
Peace out.